Just wanted to point something out. So there are many, I know these people exist, many people who drink, somewhat regularly, maybe 3 times a week, maybe just on the weekends, whatever, but sometimes you drink a little too much and and then some of these same people will look at people that use, magic mushrooms, a few times a year or whatever, and be like, that's so risky, it's so, they're junkies or whatever. Guess what? One of these drugs is terrible for the brain and is a carcinogen. One of these drugs is connected to neurogenesis and neurosynaptic plasticity, the brain overcoming, the brain renewing itself, growing stronger, adapting to issues and getting over past issues and learning, being literally, I know it's still in the early stages of being looked into, but literal neuronal neuron growth, like brain cell growth, instead of killing brain cells. And that doesn't mean every type. Oh, keep growing this one type of brain cell, and that's positive. So that's why I'm saying I don't know that much about it. But they are showing, for depression, for PTSD, for all sorts of things. And once again, it's not a carcinogen, and it's not something you're going to overdose on and die from. You might do something stupid while you're on it if you're very high and not used to, just overreacting to things and not getting into the flow of the trip. But, I just wanted to point that out. There's just that sort of this view, this demonization sort of thing, demonizing, and it's misplaced and it doesn't make sense. I don't want to break the law. I don't want to take risks with my mental illness and stuff. I may, when I find out that my health is deteriorating, I may have... That's another thing with certain things. DMT and salvia are different. Salvia is sort of like the more extreme cousin, in a way, of DMT, when you smoke it. Because short-lived, short-acting, very quick, hits you very quick, and is very intense, but it's only going to last, 5 to 15, 20 minutes. Well, more like an hour or two if you... But being totally in another place in existence is only going to be a few minutes, but it can feel like a very long time. So that's a lot easier for certain people, especially if salvia is legal where you live. No plants should be illegal. You shouldn't be able to, make poisons and stuff. I get that. But, I don't think anything being used personally should be illegal. When it comes to, distributing stuff, there are different things. But, you should be able to trip if you want to for yourself. But, again, I'm not trying to mess with too much stuff these days. But still, with mushrooms, that's the specific one, magic mushrooms. So many benefits, and they're uncovering more as time goes on. Not with alcohol. Alcohol feels good, it opens you up. There are pros and cons, but alcohol has more risks than magic mushrooms. It's just, it's a carcinogen, it's linked to different diseases, and, obviously you can get addicted to it, have withdrawal symptoms that can kill you, different things. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, I love you. I hope you have pleasant times.